Hello, my name is Philippe Michonode. I work at ACR+, the Association of Cities and Regions for Sustainable Resource Management. I would like to thank the Committee of the Regions for the opportunity to make this presentation on sustainable public procurement as a key instrument to boost circular economy. First, a few words about ACR+. We are an international network of cities and regions to exchange expertise and good practices on circular economy and resource efficiency, with the objective to boost the strategies of cities and regions at the local or regional level. We are currently covering 80 members, reaching more than 600 local authorities, but we also have other types of members, NGOs, academic and research centers, private sectors representatives, and so on. We have been founded more than 20 years ago. And we are delivering several types of activities, including awareness raising and communication, operational instruments like indicators and benchmarking tools, for instance, legal economic instruments. For instance, we recently published a report on pay-as-you-throw schemes, strategy and planning, for instance, on circular economy or waste prevention, and also cooperation and capacity building of civil servants from cities and regions. You can see here some of our members, and if you want to know more about us and how to join the network, you are welcome to visit our website, acrplus.org. One of the key initiatives of ACR+ is the Circular Europe Network, CEN. It has been developed for ACR+ members to help them to develop and improve their circular economy strategies. How it works, it gathers mainly the expertise of ACR+ members and some desk research done by the ACR+ Secretariat. We are also cooperating with national networks on circular economy, some of them already being members of ACR+, like the Spanish Foundation for Circular Economy or the Hungarian Foundation for Circular Economy. But we also cooperate with other platforms, for instance, in the Netherlands, in France, or in Luxembourg. We also cooperate with experts from other entities, for instance, from NGOs or representatives of organizations affiliated to the United Nations, or representatives from the academic sector or the private sector. We also think that political support is important. For instance, from members of ACR+, the Municipality of Paris or the regions of Brussels, or the former Commissioner of Environment, Janez Potocnik, or ministers from several governments, including Portugal or Malta. Some of the key outputs of the Circular Europe Network include guidelines and good practices on circular economy. The guidelines have been published last year in order to clarify the concept of circular economy and provide the first steps of circular economy strategy at local or regional level. These guidelines have been published last year, and they are available already in English, in Italian, Portuguese, Catalan, and they will be soon available in Spanish and French. The second major output of the Circular Europe Network is a database of good practices and case studies on circular economy strategies and actions that are implemented all over Europe. And this database is already gathering more than 120 cases, and more cases are coming in the future. If you want to find out more information about those outputs, guidelines, and database, you can visit the website circulareuropenetwork.eu. We believe that public procurement is a key market instrument to influence the economy. Public procurement represents 14% of the GDP in the EU, even more at the global level, meaning that if 7 euros would represent the GDP, 1 euro would represent the power of the spendings of public authorities. And this has a lot of potential, for instance, for public buildings, for food in public restaurants and canteens, for office furniture, for mobility. There are a lot of topics where public procurement can be used as a powerful instrument to influence the market. We decided in ACR Plus and the circular network to focus on sustainable public procurement. And we already produced a background document on PPI, Public Procurement of Innovation, GPP, Green Public Procurement, and Waste Performance Contracts. Regarding the Green Public Procurement, we can illustrate this, for instance, with the case of EcoVert, which is a brand of cleaning products that became a major brand at national level in Belgium after that the municipality of Ghent decided to use it for the cleaning of all of its buildings. We will produce specific fact sheets on the Circular Europe Network database. We already did, and we will continue in the future. And we are also involved in specific projects, PPI for Waste and Life Future, and we'll give you more detail about those projects now. The first project is the PPI for Waste project. It's a 30-month project that started last year and that is funded by Horizon 2020 funding program. The objective is to promote public procurement of innovation in the fields of resource efficiency and waste management. You can find out more information on the ppi4waste.eu website. What can be considered as innovation in the waste management sector? Well, innovation is dependent from the local characteristics. Something might be innovative in a specific territory, but already well established in another territory. This first example is a device regarding the sorting of plastic. So it's a black polymer sorting using hyperspectral image sensor with mid-wave infrared range and spectrographic components. So it's a high-tech device to help increase the performance of sorting and collection and therefore recycling of the facilities that will be involved in collection of plastic waste. The second example is a schematic illustrating an integrated system for the biological treatment of wastewater and biowaste, using on one side a membrane bioreactor unit for wastewater and sewage sludge treatments, and on the other side an anaerobic digestion unit for biowaste treatment. The third example is related to mobile civic amenity sites to collect bulky waste in densely populated areas where there is no space for classic civic amenity sites, also called household waste recycling centers, but also in places with a low number of inhabitants. There are many ways to innovate waste management, and not only from a technological point of view, but also regarding waste management practices and waste prevention. Innovation can also be considered as social innovation. Who is involved in the project? There are 8 partners, including ACR Plus, and the lead partner is the Andalusian Institute of Technology in Spain. There is an expert group of waste management and public procurement of innovation, and there are 2 specific groups, including suppliers or procurers. The main activities of the project include the identification of common needs and innovative solutions, the creation of the interest group and the purchasing community, gathering so all the stakeholders that could be interested in the project, but also promoting the good practices among suppliers and public authorities. And this promotion of good practices and collaboration between public and private is also done through meet the markets events that enable market consultation. Coming activities in the future include the implementation of capacity building workshops to reinforce the knowledge about PPI procedures and case studies to prepare coordinated procurement of innovation between several types of procurers. If you are interested about those activities, don't hesitate to come back to us. The second project is the Life Future project. It's also a 30-month project that is funded now by the LIFE funding program. And the objective is to promote green public procurement of urban furniture. And ACR Plus is again a partner, and the project is led by AIMPLAS, a research center on plastic. You can find more information on the Life Future project website. Urban furniture is everywhere. It can involve it can involve playgrounds. It can also cover street bins, street pillars, trees surroundings, but also signs and panels, and of course, benches. The major output of the Life Future project is the Green Urban Furniture Tool, also called GOOF tool. The objective is to provide simplified environmental analysis for urban furniture items, but also to provide key environmental criteria to take into account in the public procurement process. The tool is meant for both public authorities and manufacturers. It's still under development, but don't hesitate to contact us to be informed when it will be available for testing and use. Don't hesitate to get back to ACR Plus if you need more information about what we are doing and about circular economy strategies. Thank you for your attention.